And 22 of the best footballers on the planet, 2 of the best football teams on the planet, 2 of the best coached. Sabri ahead of him, well covered Hakimi, who's lost it to Stanisic. It's Joshua Kimmich. Oh, and his forward ball found Barkala. That's not what the home side needed. And it's driven and deflected just wide. Pavlovic hit it. Took a huge deflection. Chevalier completely wrong-footed. But they gave the ball away awfully, really.
Yeah, didn't they just? Chevalier was helpless to shift.
Hakimi finding some support from Barkala. Squeeze through to Hakimi. That's absolutely bang on, because anybody writing the script of what may happen in the course of this 25-26 Champions League area, here he is. Gnabry's outside him. Gnabry! Oh, goodness me! So close, it could not have been any closer to a second goal. Massive let-off for Paris Saint-Germain, and here's Nuno Mendes snuffed out well by Upamecano.
I'll tell you what, if they carry on defending like this, PSG, they're going to concede more goals, because they look vulnerable every time Bayern come.
Conrad Lima has it, and that's a good ball for Luis Diaz. Diaz held up by Marquinhos, and Kimmich with the corner kick. Forward, a little flick on into Olise, and he's goal side here. Olise, Chevalier stands up and makes the save, but the follow-up is in, and Bayern take the lead with Luis Diaz inside 4 minutes. And the side which has won every game they've played so far this season is in front already. Luis Diaz.
Well, you thought the chance had gone, but it was a beautiful first-time flick from Serge Gnabry to set this chance up. You see him, number 7, with a headband.
Injured the safety of that opponent. That's nice. It's Harry Kane for Bayern Munich. Oh, he hit. That's a good-looking ball from Fabian Ruiz. It's beautifully controlled by Barkala, and Neuer makes the save. That was a pass and a half. Here's Kane.
Yeah, and the piece of control as well. You said it, Steve. It was top class from Barkala.
Long from Tar, Gnabry, and the flag has stayed down. Chevalier caught in no man's land, really reflecting off Conrad Lima. Fabian Ruiz here. Fabian Ruiz deflected. Hit Kvaratskhelia, who is in an offside position. It wouldn't have counted anyway.
Yeah, beginning to see a response now from the home team.
Deep and delivering the ball usefully, yeah. Diaz. Conrad Lise. And Serge Gnabry, little lovely back heel. Kimmich! Oh, what a goal that would have been.
Well, as bad as PSG have defended, Bayern have been excellent going forward. They've played some lovely stuff, full of confidence, looking for the...
That was a big save by Neuer to deny Bradley Barkala at 1-0. Here's Lee looking for Curl, and eating victory over Inter in the final. Barkala's ball to the back post, driven across, goal, and chested in. I think he's onside. Driven across by Fabian Ruiz and chested into the back of the net by Dembele, and the flag has stayed down.
It's come from nowhere, really. They haven't been able to create too much of mention, but well, he might just have been off. We shall see. It was a tight one. Just manages to get his body experience amongst them to try and make things better, try and get organised.
Little turn now, can he stay on his feet? He has. Dembele's in the middle, Kvaratskhelia away to the left. Just beaten to it by Marquinhos, and it was important that he was. Then he's dispossessed. Luis Diaz, 2-0. It's a terrible goal to concede. Marquinhos with an awful error, and Luis Diaz has 2 goals in the Parc des Princes, and the European champions are in all kinds of bother here.
Well, it's rare you see PSG defending like this. Amateurish stuff, and you would not expect that of the skipper, a man of huge experience. Just doesn't see Luis Diaz, which is exceptional in itself. He has a glance, but he doesn't act quickly enough. But he was coming, wasn't it? Every time Bayern have gone forward, left. Aggressive start for Bayern, pressing high up the pitch, making life difficult for the home team.
Vitinha's little dancing dart.
First glimpse of goal for Harry Kane.
And there is the half-time win.
Even though they're up against a 10-man Bayern team.
So, Zaire Emery, Lee, curling straight to Neuer. Well, they've had 3 or 4 attempts at Manuel Neuer in the last 5 minutes, which has considerably improved their on-goal. Lee, Mayulu. That's a nice ball. Zaire Emery was creeping in. Josef Stanisic put it behind. And then he finds Barcola. Mayulu, Emery playing at right back now with Hakimi off the pitch. Lee's forward ball. Zaire Emery trying to continue. Kvaratskhelia deflected off Olise, was it? No, it's going to be a goal kick.
The first effort by Vitinha was better than the second. I said in the first half, he's so capable from these distances.
He can pick a pass, unlock a defence. Here's Nuno Mendes, he can too. Vitinha. Lee. Zaire Emery made a lovely run, he wasn't picked up. Neuer with a brilliant save.
Well, they stood off Lee, allowed him to pick his spot. Got to get to the ball quicker, those Bayern players. This time he has tried to lift it, and that is a top-class save, it really is.
Kvaratskelia's cross. Lima dashing out to meet Nuno Mendes. Whipped cross or...
in a way, but a goal for Paris would completely change the dynamics.
And there it is! João Neves sweeps the ball into the back of the Bayern net, and they have that goal. And with added time, there may be 20 minutes or so for them to find another.
Yeah, that's going to be 20 hard minutes to Bayern, you sense now. Paris get the tails up, the crowd behind them. Haven't been able to create much, but the substitute getting on the end of this really well.
And Vitinha. Oh, that's a good ball. Kvaratskhelia. Mayulu with a little run and a slightly heavy touch. Yeah. Kvaratskhelia just over Ramos, very close to getting contact with that.
Yeah, those are the kind of balls that Ramos will...
Kvaratskhelia. It's a little to accelerate away from Fabian Ruiz. Kane is arriving in the middle. Olise is still going and still...